ready. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Tank Bigsby here with the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offense to the line fast. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they will be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
3rd down, and they need to get 10. Throw here, 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side. They'll go. Hurts. Escapes the pocket. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Yellow.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Fiore, who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it, because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
First down. A gain of 18 on the way.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. To the air on 3rd and long. To the left and hauled in by Kelce. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Good good play. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Something he does so well, Nick Bolton making the stop.
It's a gain of 4.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. They'll air it out on 3rd. Challenges, double coverage, and it's intercepted. Nick Bolton has it. And he's going to take this one back. It's a pick 6 and a KC touchdown. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
Like you say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Bigsby with the return. And he dodged the tackle. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Hurts back to the air after the pick. That's cut. It's Saquon Barkley. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. All right, look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. 3rd and long for him here. Flushed out of the pocket. And this is another one too close to that defender, Brock. Knocked away again, and this time it forces 4th down.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
180, 180.
Hurts now on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. That hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Mahomes on 1st and 10. He's got it near the 8. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a 13-0 lead. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chiefs drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Eagles nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Bigsby with the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. Dumps it off to Barkley. Complete. On the move past the 40. He gets loose down the right side. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles lower the deficit to a single possession. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch and sleeping to start that drive.
Two-point conversion.
Hurts looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit at that deficit.
You know, we tend to say this all the time, and I'll say it yet again, Kate. Big targets in the red zone are an enormous advantage. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
And the Chiefs cover off the kick. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line.
So an onside kick in the opening quarter, huh? Well, I'd be lying if I said I fully understand the decision-making behind this one. It looks like they got some surprises in the game plan, which is fine. They'll get that advantage. Well, holy smokes, you're going to have to hope the next surprise goes a lot better than that one, because that just blew up in their face.
Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent. When you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make a defense pay.
This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Looking inside the red zone. He's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Setting up 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Showing power with the big tight end. And he's in for the touchdown. The Chiefs make it a 12-point game in the first. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs bump the lead up to 13 points.
Eagles 8.
Butker on now to kick this one away.
Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Bigsby with the return. Mismanages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First down throwing for Hurts. He rolls to his right. Hits his running back. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that first down. Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Great. Set. 180. Hurts
now from the gun. Completed left side to Smith. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start to push into Chiefs territory.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
From the pistol, Hurts. Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
First and 10 at the 36.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Chased out to his right. Taken off with it again. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
They will not get another play off. We're at the end of 1. The Chiefs in control so far. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with. Running left, this is Barkley. And that second down run is only going to manage a yard.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. Gets it to the 15. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles make it a one-score game in the first half. Quite the throw from him on that play, Brock. Gotta say, you look like you'd make quite the emergency quarterback for this squad if the need ever arises, huh?
And, Kate, I know how this plays out, all right? They worked on it all week. He showed out during the practice week on the practice field, and now he just showed out when it really mattered, and everybody's going to hear about it, and they don't mind because you're absolutely right. That was a dime for 6.
Looking to tack on 2 more. The Eagles and Hurts to the line. All right, they're going to throw for it. And he reaches the end zone. That conversion cuts the lead down to 5. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like, if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
Wow, down by just a score. A lot of game to go. But look here, it's an onside try. And the Chiefs cover up the kick. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. All right, I'm going to need your expertise here, Brock. You don't ever really call an onside kick there on a whim, do you? That had to be pre-planned, right?
Yeah, I think that was on the table well before they scored the touchdown, but here's the problem. That group on the other side, well, they were prepared, they were ready for it, and now, well, you've added a little bit of Uncle momentum to that side. I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
And that will not be enough for a first down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little game on top of it.
And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go. Pacheco can't quite pass that line. They're stuck him at the 3.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
So from the 3, here's second and goal.
Easy. Taller.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs hold an 11-point advantage. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
And he'll get into the end zone. Their lead now up to 13 points. Well, it may be stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often. But tight ends, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they win his way for that 2-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys, security blanket. Whether he's designed read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass, like a great post in basketball, and they know how to finish.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Hurts looking to throw. On the move, headed right. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's brought down at the 30, right near that line of gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1, here's Hurts. Headed out right. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
18 cards, go!
You're going for it. He bats it forward on the quick touch pass. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on 4.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Bronco 80.
Design quarterback run here. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Ready.
We go with the design keeper. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for the Eagles.
And big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Here's the design run. He hits the opening for about 9 yards, but still 3rd down coming up.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And he's going to be down within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19 Chargers.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
63, 6. Hold on, sir. All right, everyone, right?
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Rolling left, buying some time. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Bend. Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Now Hurts on third and long. Buying some time right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And the defender comes away with it. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. And the Chiefs will gain possession up beyond their own 20 after a nice return.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
First down throw, Mahomes. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. Into a crowd, and intercepted. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles get it back at the 45-yard line following that interception return.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He's looking deep once again. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Second down. Hurts throwing again. He's trying to go deep again. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Chucks this one deep down the right sideline. Devontae Smith, the intended target. So that brings up fourth and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.